Hello, guys, and welcome back to Premier League Predictions, Game Week 28, guys. And what a game week we have in store for, of course, us Premier League fans. It's going to be we've got some crazy games to talk about. And in terms of the title race, in terms of the top four race, let's get all into it today, guys. Make sure you hit like buttons up. Let's try and aim 20 likes on the video. Let's go through mine and Jordan's predictions right now. So let's get right into it. We start off going to Old Trafford, 12:30 Saturday. Manchester United taking on Everton. At of course Old Trafford, as I said, guys, and this one was pretty hard for me to predict, really. Considering we don't know how Man United will really. We've seen how Man United have been this season under Ten Hag, and watched them last week round 1 up against City, and I thought they could have done something against City, but no, of course they capitulated and ended up losing that really in the end comfortably. And City didn't even play that well, guys. Let's be real with it. So I think it's going to be a very tough game for Man United. They are at home, so I think I'll edge them to just win this one. But it's going to be a tight game. I'm going Man United 2, Everton 1 for me.
Jordan Hammond LFC. I'm doing game week 28th of the 2023-2024 Premier League. Manchester United, the Red Devils, indeed, against Everton, my Merseyside team. I'm going for a 2-0 win, Man United, guys. Yes, indeed. Goal scorers are going to be Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes.
Against the next game, then we've got Crystal Palace against Luton Town at Selhurst Park. Of course, Palace doing really well under their new manager. You can see, they've got a little bit more sort of not necessarily freedom, but sort of confidence. You hear the whole new manager bounce that goes around, and yeah, honestly, they've been having that because they've been doing really well under the new manager. At home to Luton Town, we've seen Luton Town pull some upsets this season, but I'm going to stick with a Palace win at Selhurst Park. I'm going to go with it's going to go a low-scoring game, I think. I'm going to go 1-0 home win for Crystal Palace. Let's go to the next game.
Fernandes. Crystal Palace versus Luton Town. This will be at, where Selhurst Park. As the guys know, they sacked Roy Hodgson. And they have a new manager coming from the Bundesliga. He used to coach Frankfurt. I'm going for a 2-1 win. Crystal Palace over.
Then we've got Bournemouth against Sheffield United at the Vitality Stadium. Of course, Arsenal came off the back of battering Sheffield United 6-0 last week. Under Chris Wilder, they just do not look good at all, guys. As for Bournemouth, they're doing all right this season, of course. Especially the start of the season that they had. They had a very poor start to the season, but they're certainly turning things around. I'm going with a Bournemouth comfortable win here. 3-1 home win for Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium.
Luton Town. Bournemouth versus Sheffield United. Guys, Sheffield got battered and destroyed by Arsenal 6-0 at Bramall Lane. Look, I'm going for a 2-0 win. Bournemouth over Sheffield United.
We've got Wolves as they take on Fulham at the Molineux. This is going to be a very interesting game and a tough one to predict. And I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw for this one, guys. I reckon both teams have been, they're having decent seasons, to be fair to them, but they've been hit and miss. And I'm going to go with 1-1 draw at the Molineux for me.
Gary O'Neill, Wolves taking on Fulham at Molineux. You know what I'm seeing, guys? I'm seeing a win for Fulham, not Fulham. Wolves. So, I'm going for a 2-1 win. Wolves over Fulham. Pedro Neto and Wang Yi-chan. And for Fulham, Bobby De Cordova-Reid, my Jamaican, but sorry, Bobby De Cordova-Reid. If it was at Carving Cottage now, I will be predicting Fulham to win that game. But Fulham is on the road at Molineux to face Gary O'Neill team, Wolves. Indeed.
Let's move on to Arsenal against Brentford then, guys. Of course, my team, the Gunners. We take on Brentford. I'm feeling very confident this one, guys. Make sure if you Arsenal fans watch my preview. We also did the opposition preview as well with the Brentford fans. So make sure you go and check that out, guys. But I'm very confident of the way we've been on absolute fire recently. Brentford don't get twisted. I mean, as much as they're 6 points above relegation, they do give us some very good games, and they showed that we played them twice this season and it was 1-0 both times. So at the Emirates, I'm feeling very confident. I think we'll keep a clean sheet. Because Ramsey will be in goal, guys. No David Raya. So I'm going 3-0 home win for Arsenal. Feeling very, very confident indeed.
Arsenal versus Brentford. The Bees going to the Emirates. Mikel Arteta against Thomas Frank. Massive game. That will be the biggest showdown in the title race decider. If Arsenal win on Saturday, they could go closer. That'll be first or second before I still reach to my club Liverpool against City. But I'm going to go for a 2-0 win Arsenal over Brentford. Saka and Declan Rice. The two Englishmen to show up against Brentford.
I've got a massive game, the top 4 decider here, possibly Aston Villa, Emery's Villa at Villa Park as they take on Tottenham, of course. And if Villa do win this game, they go 8 points clear ahead of Tottenham. Whereas Tottenham win this game, they're straight back in the top 4 race. So this is a massive game and could be a decider here. And I'm going with Aston Villa. I don't care if the whole bias of me being an Arsenal fan. I see Villa winning at Villa Park. It's a fortress this season. It's going to be very hard for Tottenham to win this game. I don't see them winning it. Villa to win 3-2. Aston Villa 3, Tottenham 2 for me at Villa Park.
Aston Villa versus Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm going for a 2-1 win. Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins, Liam Bailey, Son Heung-min.
West Ham are taking on Burnley at London Stadium. We all know the horrific run West Ham did have until they obviously won the other week, didn't they? Obviously beat Brentford by 4-2. But before then, there was on a horrific run, and that's for Burnley. They did not look any better. Sheffield United, really. Both of them are just don't look good enough to play in this league whatsoever. And both for me will be going down. I expect West Ham to win this game 2-0 at London Stadium.
West Ham United versus Burnley. 2-0. West Ham United. Gerard Bowen and Mohamed Kudus. Indeed.
Next up, guys, we've got Brighton as they take on Nottingham Forest. Of course, Brighton did get thumped 4-0 by Roma midweek on Thursday. Come off the back of that, it could affect them. Nottingham Forest, they've been a bit hit and miss under Nuno. I'm going to go with another draw here, guys. I think I'm going to go 2-2. Brighton 2, Nottingham Forest 2 for me.
Brighton versus Nottingham Forest. Well, Mitoma is out injured. We don't know how long he's out for, but he's going to be out for the entire season until the end of it. Right? I'm looking at a draw right now. 1-1 draw between Brighton and Nottingham Forest. Yes!
Let's go to the massive game, biggest game of the weekend, guys, for the title race. We've got Liverpool as they take on Manchester City. And this prediction, and I'm not saying this because I'm an Arsenal fan and it'll be a best result for Arsenal if we beat Brentford. Liverpool 1, Man City 1 for me. I see it ending as a draw. At Anfield, of course, that's a big factor as well. City, and if you go back to the start of the season, guys, Liverpool got a fantastic result. They had 1-1, wasn't it, as well? So, I understand Liverpool got some injuries, but I do see them drawing this game indeed, getting a point, which will mean Arsenal will go top of the league. So, I'm going Liverpool 1, Manchester City 1. Like real talk, bias aside, because obviously I know it'll be a very good result. I generally think like there'll be no winner here. I do think both teams will share the point. But you have to say if Liverpool win this game, do they go and win the league? Most likely. We have to wait and see what happens, people. So Liverpool 1, Man City 1 for me.
Liverpool versus Manchester City. Yes, guys, City came from behind to beat Manchester United in the Manchester Derby at the Etihad. You cannot beat this City team. This will be the final meeting between Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola. These two managers have an awesome title rivalry. When it goes down to the wire, guys, anything can possibly happen. City is a team that if you want to beat them, you have to beat them if they're on the road. But when you go to their yard, look, man, they have lots of Kevin De Bruyne, he needs to be stopped. Rodri, he needs to be stopped. Bernardo Silva, he needs to be stopped. Jeremy Doku, Phil Foden, Erling Haaland, he also needs to be stopped. But look, for us, we have lots of Salah, we have lots of Alexis McAllister, Darwin Núñez. We need the Egyptian king for this game week. Yes. We need Salah for the match at Anfield. Man City, you're coming to Anfield. Look, Man United didn't get the job done. But we're going to have to get the job done for ourselves. And we're going to do that. For us to win the title this season, we have to beat Man City. And if we beat Man City, guys, Liverpool are going to win the Premier League. But if we drop points against City or lose at Anfield, we just have to say bye to the Premier League title. But we have to make sure that we go there and play our ball game and get the ball into the back of net as quick as possible. Because if we start slow on Sunday, City could break on the counter. And if one of us slipped, what could happen? Virgil van Dijk at centre back against Haaland. Right? We need Sir to dribble pass, William would have, yes, probably have Guardiola. He's at left back. They have Kyle Walker at right back. We need to get the job done. I'm going for a 2-0 win. Liverpool. Look, man. Darwin Núñez and Alexis McAllister. Welcome to Anfield, Guardiola and Man City. We're waiting for you guys to visit to Merseyside Reds. Let's go. This is where the title race will decide who will be champions in May. And if we win this game on Sunday, the title race is on. And can we have a new challenger in lights of Mikel Arteta and Arsenal? But
final game, we've got Chelsea against Newcastle, of course. It's be an interesting game. We know about Chelsea this season. We know about Newcastle this season, but I do actually see Chelsea losing this game at Stamford Bridge. I see Newcastle winning this game away, and it's going to be a 2-1 away win for Newcastle. Sorry, Chelsea fans, but you lot are losing yet another game. Chelsea 1, Newcastle 2. And that wraps up the Premier League predictions, guys. Let me know your thoughts and your predictions down below. You don't have to agree with ours, but let me know your thoughts on our predictions down below. Make sure you subscribe to Jordan as well, and also subscribe to me. And I'll see you in my next one.